And Nigel Havers joins us now. It's a fantastic show, this. It's absolute... Oh, every single person in the cast is unbelievable. Tell us who Ruth Ellis is, essentially.
Well, she's famous because she's the last woman to be hanged in this country. And she was badly abused by her boyfriend.
Who was a racing car driver.
Yeah. And today, she would never have been sentenced, which is remarkable, isn't it? How we've come a long way.
Mm. Yeah.
Thank God.
Yeah.
But at the time, the law was the law. My grandfather, playing my grandfather, was quite...
I bet it's extraordinary, though, Nigel, thinking back and looking at it, and even watching it there, you could see how compelling it is.
When they rang and offered me this part, and I thought, you know, really, I'm a bit young, aren't I? No, it didn't turn out I was a bit older than my grandfather.
No.
Which is amazing. And I had such fond memories of him. Anyway,
he is there, look.
Yeah, he was just such a lovely man. And I remember when he died at 90, and I was very, very upset. He was dying, and I said to Grandpa, "You can't go. Please don't go." And he said, "I'm very, very tired."
Oh. And did he ever talk to you about the case? What were his thoughts about it?
The family knew all about it. It was discussed a lot because it was famous, you know. She was... But I say the words, exact words that my grandfather spoke in court, so they are the exact words. And he spent the whole trial really trying to convince her to say that,
insanity,
look, I was defending myself, really. He was beating me up all the time, and...
She suffered a miscarriage?
So in some sort of way, I had to... what else could I do?
Yes.
But no, she wouldn't say that. She kept saying, no, I intended to kill him.
No, she would never bend, would she?
She wouldn't bend.
And didn't your grandfather give money to one of her children as well?
He did.
Why did he do that?
I think he just felt devastated that, that she would no longer be there, and the offspring needed some help. He also wrote to the Home Secretary at the time.
So he actually wrote a letter to the Home Secretary saying that she shouldn't face the death penalty?
Yeah.
And what did the Home Secretary do?
He just ignored it. Yeah.
It's a complicated position to be in, isn't it, when you are the presiding judge in that moment and there is a legal sort of requirement that you have to put into play, even if your personal stance on it would be a very different thing. That conflict must have been really tough for him.
Really tough. And I'm so against capital punishment, and so indeed was my father, who was a barrister and became Lord Chancellor. But my father told me that because of, in a case, a murder trial, because the end result would be someone would be hanged, it made it impossible. The tension was so extreme. And in fact, when we filmed the scene that you've just seen, it was like the oxygen was sucked out of the room. It was incredible. Everyone was completely amazed. Being a judge was quite incredible, really, because you're treated with such respect. On and off camera.
Everyone was treating you like your father and your grandfather would have been treated, because the legal world in your family is very strong, isn't it?
Indeed.
And then you suddenly became an actor.
I just refused to go down that road.
Talk about the black sheep.
Yes, I just did a runner, really, to be honest. But no, it was incredible. And I saw my dad in action a couple of times. He was, superb, really. Great drama.
Yeah.
I mean, they are sort of actors in a way.
Yes, of course, the barristers.
Yeah, they're performing, aren't they? So there's, kind of...
What did they make of your acting?
My dad was very sweet about it and came to see everything. And
did he?
Yes, and when he died, I noticed he'd recorded every show I'd ever been in.
And had them all. How fabulous.
I didn't know that, but...
And now you're heading off on tour. So can you weave in all these stories into the tour?
I will weave all these stories into the tour, and I promise the audience one thing, that I will never mention Trump. I will never mention Starmer. There's no politics.
No politics.
No.
You can come out and just have a bit of fun.
Politics at the time, though, because there's a couple of those stories that your dad represented a few people that were sort of headline cases, really.
Yes. Yeah, the Yorkshire Ripper being one, which was...
Peter Sutcliffe.
Yes, it was just an extraordinary...
And the Rolling Stones.
And yes, that is very much part of a bit of my show, is talking about Mick and Keith. And
because they came round to your house, and
did
Mick leave a suit?
He did, and he left. He changed from his very smart suit for the court into a sort of caftan, and went off in a helicopter. And that night, after this big party, because Dad got him off, in my bedroom, there was his suit, so I had to put it on.
Brilliant.
Have you ever told him?
No.
That'd be
There was also
amazing.
like a few £100 in the back pocket.
Even better.
Which I said to Dad, look, and Dad said, I'll be taking it.
And I have to say thank you for entertaining me and my boys every single year during the... Talking of being so respected on screen and off screen, the panto.
It's a blast. It's a blast for us.
You
I hope
and
it's a
Julie
blast for you guys.
Oh, it's brilliant.
Yeah.
You and Julie and Clary
Yes,
together
it's
are
become a
just
thing. Yeah.
absolutely brilliant.
Yes. And we look forward to the martinis every night.
I love the mid-show
Yes,
martinis.
you do.
It's very
So
good.
15th of March, the tour
15th of March
starts.
in Norwich, and then we go.
We can't talk about the name of it because
No.
it's not available.
Well, it's Nigel Havers talking a lot of nonsense.
Talking a lot of nonsense, in another word.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Thank you so much. Thank you for
Pleasure.
coming on
Thank
the show
you for
today.
asking me.
We always love having you as part of the show as well, Nigel. We'll have
great.
some dares for you at some point, I'm
In
sure.
fact, I know some are coming up.
We'll look forward to
We'll
it.
keep our fingers
hello.
crossed.
Thank you for visiting our This Morning YouTube channel. We upload tons of new content every single day. So hit the subscribe button, like all the videos, and don't miss out. We'll see you in the morning.